Jaguar's known as like, that's the car they soup up in spy movies. I don't know if you see a car, because I don't remember seeing a car the first time I watched it. You know?
All right. There's no car in a car commercial. All right.
Unless there was one behind the T-Dogs, I'm not sure. Let's check it out. Nothing. Okay, so I see a rock.
Is the car hidden under the rock? Is this a...
yeah, it's a car made out of rock. Like they figured out some Egyptian, like some hidden technology to Graham Hancock, just so now a rock can drive with sound.
Wow. That's interesting. That seemed like it could also, if you took off all the branding, it could be a horror movie preview.
Yeah, I mean, but how is this a car commercial, dog? I mean, just explain this to me. There is not a single car. There's not a wheel. There's not a steering wheel. There's not an exhaust pipe. Well, there's probably some wide open exhaust pipes, but that's
are they? I think this is a hate message. I think they're saying send all trans men to Mars. Is that what they're saying? I think these are some homophobic people. That's the way I'm looking at it. They're saying send all these fuckers to Mars, dude. That's racist and homophobic, I think. I don't know if I'm using the word right.
Wait a minute. So they actually made this after Trump got elected, and this is basically saying, let's get the trans to the rocks.
Let's get Elon Musk together and send one of these funny ships. He called it the funny ship. The funny ship's going to go to the moon today, guys. We got to get those. Round them up, guys.
Fifth Element. The world, and I've been saying this for like 10 years at this point. Like once Young Thug popped up and all the rappers started having purses and fucking frilly skirts, we have turned Fifth Element. We are at the point where most of the country, not most of the country, where a certain sect of the country is going full Chris Tucker, Fifth Element. And this is another fucking example of it. Cyberpunk, Fifth Element, whatever you want to say. Same type of shit. Live vivid. Delete ordinary.
Why'd they throw that guy in there? That guy's like the standout.
Break molds.
He looks like he's painting.
Yeah. They put one semi-normal guy in the middle.
They put an
almost normal guy in the red suit.
and you just, is he painting an American flag on the wall?
Yeah. He's painting an American flag, and this bitch is like, I got this, and she's about to kill him because he's painting an American flag. Yeah, that's why she comes with the mallet right after.
Can we find out how much money commercials cost to make? Like, what do you think? 100 grand, $1 million? How many million?
I wouldn't say millions because, like, if you think about it, right, it's just paying the actors, right?
Then you have to pay to have the ad placement. Like, I mean, wherever you found this at.
If you're combining marketing and ad placement, yeah, probably close to $1 million. Yeah.
And nobody at Jaguar was like, there's zero car. Is this how trash their car is? Is that they're like, we don't want to show it to anybody?
Create exuberant. I mean, I just don't understand. I just don't get it. Like, can you at least... All right, look, listen. At the very least, right here, where there's a rock, put a car, right? Just bring the Jaguar text up a little higher and at least throw a car in the pink desert. And then I can get on... Like, it makes a little sense then, maybe.
They could show cars that are, like, trans-friendly. Why don't they have trans-friendly cars with, like, tuck... Right. They have, like, self-tucking seats. I don't know.
Right. They got a little hole in the seats in the front, and you could just stuff your shit down.
Show dudes doing their makeup. A place for their wigs.
My pussy hair.
You know? They got a place, you know... Make it creative. This isn't... It's not creative. I know they're trying to be visually stunning, but it's not really... It doesn't really work the same when they're not hot chicks. I don't know. I think even chicks like to see hot chicks in videos. I mean, who doesn't?
I agree with that.
And they found the ugliest man to come out at the front.
And no cars, dog. How can you not have a single car in a fucking car commercial? They could have done... See, I was almost ready to accept the weirdo shit because it was probably like, you see the way they spelt molds? right? They spelt molds, MOULDS, right? So obviously this is Jaguar, right? It's overseas, all that good shit. And I was almost ready to accept it if it was all like because they've been weird with
you
that
spell.
weirdo
That's
shit.
how you spell mold.
Is it how you spell mold? Oh
yeah. Not the other. Not the mold like.
Right. Listen, I'm
like
poor,
black lung.
Black mold. You know what I mean? Yeah, that is how you spell.
He could be trying to break. There could be black lung in that room, and he's trying to find it with a sledgehammer. I guess. I don't know. He's not even hitting holes in it though.
But that is how you spell molds in general, though, isn't it? Hold on, let's see.
Not mold not like mold that we're like penicillin mold. That's how you spell like mold like a mold like a.
So breaking the mold would be spelled that way regardless. All right. But anyway, my point is because it's Jaguar, it's a foreign country, right?
I might be wrong now. I don't want to. This is the only thing we're going to fact check on our show today, guys. This is very important. We don't care about the other things that we're saying, but when it comes to words, me and Cliff both will stop and Wikipedia that shit. And maybe have to go to our personal dictionaries that we have both laying around. I have a dictionary right there. We
both got dictionaries and OW fucking logos on them.
I got a rhyming dictionary right here. Don't make me break it out.
Excuse me. So
hold on. Let me get my monocle out.
yeah. Dung more Wiggers. Shout out, catch. So she says
there you go.
So Angela says mold there like that.
Oh, with an E, right? That's right.
So not mold. Let's see.
You drop the E if it's plural. Well, if you're saying plural, right? You drop the E. We learned that. And listen, is this whole show going to stop and we're going to revert back to fourth grade English?
The correct spelling is break the mold. Is the American? See, I'm telling you.
Wait.
Sure.
Oh.
Peep game.
Okay.
The correct spelling is break the mold because
I can't see.
Is the American? It's not there.
No. I got to blow it up.
Hang tight.
Oh.
So the correct spelling is break the mold because mold is the American English spelling, while mold is the British English spelling.
Guys.
Spelling. All right. So my thought process on that was actually accurate, right? So
correct.
So I see that it's like a foreign company, some German weird Jaguar shit. I'm like, all right, cool. It could be weird. Let's be weird the whole commercial, but then at some point you have to show a car. Like there's just got to be a car at some point. Like you want to be weird, live vivid, and then you show some like dope, crazy, fucking looking, sleek, James Bond looking car. Maybe it's got trans fucking colors, like you said, some shit. But literally, all this weirdo shit.
Is that Billy Corgan?
And a car. And a rock. And then a rock dog. And they're presenting this rock as if it's a car.
Jaguar with dudes that I like a dude in a dress as much as the next man.
Hey! Like,
hey, you know what I wanted to see today? An expensive rock shoot.
Yo, that commercial is preposterous, bro.
You imagine showing up to the set and how hungry you are as an extra or whoever you are to be like, you're beaten out by a rock?
Bro, do the woke shit that you do if you feel you need to do it. But can you at least include the product in the commercial? Can you at least put a
you know what? You're missing the point. They're so elite.
Bro, even if they had one of them motherfuckers, them fifth element motherfuckers hold up a Matchbox car and it's a Jaguar, you know what I mean?
They're such elite level that they don't need to even have the product, Cliff. I think you're missing the point. They're so good, guys. This is how good they are, is that they have no need for their products.
My cars are so dope. I don't even just show you my car.
Am I to gather that if I support trans, I need to get a rock, fly to Mars?
Get a rock. You got to go to Mars, get a rock, suck a cock.
Where do I buy a car?
Jaguar.
They should have left a 1-800 number with trans operators standing by if I can sell you a Jag.
See, that I could get behind. What about an all trans operator line? I can get behind that. How about that's how we take care of trans people in the country, right? If there is things we need to work on, and I'm sure there is
a lot of homeless trans, a lot of jobless trans.
Well, how about instead of giving all the goddamn
I got stats. I get emails every day about Dusty. Why don't you talk about the fucking unemployment of the trans people, dude? And I go, me and Cliff are gonna fix this fucking issue, dude. We always talking about
this issue.
We can fix it, no doubt. We're gonna get appointed by Trump. Trump just emailed me. He wants me and you as the trans employment fucking division. I got it
right now. Can I tell you what we do to fix it?
Go ahead.
Stop outsourcing overseas. to Indian people and Filipino people. And let's just make trans people the people they answer all the shit. DoorDash support, Uber support, Apple support, all the support from here moving forward.
Jockstrap support, strapless tuck support,
dildo support,
dildos.
Wide type support.
What else? In a library, reading the kids in a library. What else you got? Drag queen fight support.
So that's what Jaguar got cooking currently.